just joined the gymnastics team and we didn't really know what to expect. I remember watching this really flexible girl and I was so impressed with what she could do. At times even jealous that she could do more than me. I even found out she could do handsprings before she joined the team. She taught herself that in her own basement. But we clicked instantly, best friends from day one. And I couldn't be more happy to be here today. But Lauren's always worked hard. As you can tell today, she's a graduated doctor of physical therapy, and she is married. She's married to the love of her life, Eric. And who would have known 15 years ago that I would be in my best friend's wedding, and she'd be in a wedding of mine just 3 weeks beforehand, and we'd be matron of honor and maid of honor at each other's weddings. But Lauren and I have been through so much together. We've experienced everything you can think of. We've traveled the whole country together, explored the Virgin Islands. We've done foam parties in Mexico. We've even skied down mountains in just our bikinis. Some of us more successful than others. But needless to say, we've always had adventures when we've been together. There's never a dull moment. So today I'm so happy to be here. To be standing as your matron of honor, and I couldn't be happier for you and Eric. I can see by the way he looks at you how much he loves you and cares for you, and I know you guys are going to live a life full of happiness and love together. So if everyone would please join me in raising their glasses to the newlyweds, Lauren and Eric Hayes. Congratulations, you two. I love you both and can't wait to hear what life holds for you.
If I can please have your attention once again, Jenna would like to share a few words with us.
Hello, I'm Jenna McGregor. I'm Lauren's sister. And so I've been thinking about this day for about 24.5 years. And some people have to wait a long time to meet their soulmates, but I was lucky enough to be born with mine. Lauren is the best thing I could have in my life. She, she frustrates me, and we just laugh at nothing. I mean, she could just give me a weird look, and we just start cracking up, or have staring contests on the plane, and can't stop laughing and annoy everyone around us. But I've always, really cared about her. Obviously, she's my little baby sister, and I've tried to protect her and, take care of her, but she's never needed any of that. She's been so, independent and strong-willed and smart and stubborn, but she's really so I'm really glad that Eric, and she's even, she knew no one was right for her all throughout high school and until college, until Eric came along, and even then he had to chase her down for a year, but he knew it was love at first sight the first day they met at college, and I kept wondering, is this gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen? And he finally got her to date him, and you can just tell, every time he looks at her and kisses her, he just adores her unconditionally. And Lauren, who's always she never really liked hugs or kisses or anything, but when Eric gives her a hug, her face just lights up, and anytime he kisses her, you can just tell. So, and they even, sometimes they fight about silly things like the color of stickers to put on your place cards tonight. 5 minutes later, they're hugging and kissing and laughing together again. They've been together for 4.5 years, so they know how to be together and laugh and go through the hard times and the good times. And I can't, it's a little bit sad. I feel like losing my sister a little bit, but I know I'm just, to be cliche, gaining Eric, and we'll have so many more adventures. And now we just get to take our kids to Disney World and take them to Colorado and go hiking and all the next things to come. So cheers. I'm so happy for you guys.
Up next we have Ryan.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I'm the best man. I've known Eric and Lauren since freshman year, including the hatch table in the back corner. Lauren got 2 speeches, so I get to go twice as long. Lauren and Eric's parents have taken me in over the past 6 years as another son, and I probably owe them about $2,000 in rent and gas money and food and all the other things they've done for me over the past 6 years. And so this weekend, this speech is kind of me paying them back. I probably get the better end of the deal, but they've been so helpful and so loving to me, and they're a huge reason why we're here tonight. Pete and Terry and Paula and Wayne and Tammy and Doug have been so amazing and have raised 2 amazing people who I could not be more honored to be here with. Pete and Eric, by the way, were the first people that I ever met at the zoo. No one else from my high school came, and I remember it was Pete and Eric and me and my dad, and Eric was wearing a shirt that had a trumpet on it, and it said, "Band Camp Blows." And I remembered thinking, okay, I can do this. This is, there's gonna be weirdos here like me, and I'm gonna get, it's gonna be okay. And for the past 6 years, it's been having another brother and late night Guitar Hero conquests, and just stupid things that people in college do and I wouldn't trade for anything. I don't really remember meeting Lauren. But I bet that Eric does. Because like Jenna was saying, it's been love at first sight for him. And after Eric went for it, freshman year, Lauren politely declined. And so Eric did what any good man does in that situation, and he wore her down. So after about a year, Lauren had run out of reasons not to date him. And here we are, 5 years later, I guess. And in those past 5 years, the romantic relationships that I have had have not gone well at all. But these 2 have been a beacon for me. They are a shining example of what 2 people can accomplish when they are committed to each other and when they work hard for each other and when they care about each other so much, like these 2 do. I am so blessed to have the role that I do in their lives, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So, to Eric and Lauren.
Sean also has a few words he'd like to share with y'all.
Aunt Lauren and Uncle Jeff, have a happy dad together.
Lauren's father, Mr. McGregor, would like to share a few words with you as well.
father of Ryan, and Ryan dubbed me many years ago, Dougie Fresh. This kind of name. A few months ago, I was asking Tammy and other friends about suggestions for my speech, and they all said, keep it short. I got a person who works for me, does wedding planning on the side, and she sees weddings all the time, and asked her, and she said, keep it short. I have an extra preamble from last night. Pete and Terry threw a fantastic party last night, and this makes it clear this is all about family. And our new families and new combined families. And you can either be exclusive and be mean and bitter, or you can be inclusive and forgiving. And last night we had all kinds of old families and new families. Get to see Paul, Ray, and Betty again after many, many years. Get to see Stephen again after many, many years, and Becky and Sarah. And it's nice to see my new wife, Tammy, who's wonderful with Paula. And I've got new, great, fantastic stepkids, Cole and Chad. My twin brother, who will never let anybody be excluded. And he was like bonding with his new frat buddies with Cole and Chad last night. And my old college friend, Robin Van Ludwig, are here, and this is fantastic. So that's the new preamble. But, when Jenna and Lauren were little babies, like any dad would do, you look at them and think, what's in store for them over their next 100 years? You think back about my parents who lived for a long, long time, and the things they saw between, cars being barely around. They were born in 1916, 1918, and you can't help but stare at little babies and wonder what's in store for them. And you worry about keeping them safe and happy. All you do is do your best to protect them and try to pass on your parents' values and you value to them, and let them experiment and try the things they want to do. This, Lauren took up, on a whim, high jump and pole vaulting, and Jenna at one point said she wanted to do diving out of the blue. And I just tried to put them in sports and do what they want to do. And my parents told us, and I've told them, I don't care if you're doctors or engineers or ditch diggers, but you have to have pride in your work and try to be the best doctor or engineer or ditch digger. And you need to have loving your family. And of course, the next thing you're staying with little babies is wondering who they're going to date and who are they going to marry. And my first thought was, this is easy. I want her to marry to be just like my dad. He couldn't punch his way out of a wet paper bag, but he was the strongest guy I ever knew. Went through the Great Depression, went through served in World War II. All through his life, he took care of his family, and family was always number one to him. And I was there with him when he got diagnosed with cancer, going to the oncologist, and they said, yeah, we'll make you comfortable. Never whined, never cried, and up to his last day, my sister Kay was there. I never heard him. He'd go to the doctor and say, how's your pain? I will scale of 1 to 10, say 10, and not whimper once. And that's the kind of classy, strong gentleman. He had honor and integrity, and that's what I went with my daughters. And last August 23rd, I get a text message from Eric and saying he would like to talk to me. So, of course, called him back, and I knew what he was going to say, but yeah, I got what I wanted. Eric is a classy guy, he's a gentleman, he has the most amazing family. It's everybody there is. His sisters and their husbands, everyone's just so inclusive. And you can tell most of the things you get in life are from, you decide for yourself those are your values, but Pete and Terry had a big influence. And I was a happy guy. He said, I love and adore your daughter and I want to marry her. And I said, I know. I've seen your eyes ever since, well, actually that first year. I do have a chance. But Eric shows it all the time in his eyes that he truly adores and cares for her. And I couldn't be happier that he's in our family now. And we have our huge new extended family. It's fantastic. So salute, and I hope you guys have many, many joys and successes and minimal tears in your life. Things are going to happen. but it's how you deal with them that test your strength. Hopefully you will not have to face great depressions and wars, but when you will, I know you will build strength and support each other. So I'm very happy for you and congratulations.